everyone. I'm sure that sound isn't up yet. Yeah, did I get it? Yes, they're up now. Hello there then. Well, a nice day today. It's up to 20. It's quite a bit sun out there, so I had to kind of drop back a bit and try and find that shade. And there we go. Just clear that throat there. And today is the day. Yes. Yes, well, it's lucky 13, it's unlucky 13 for you. Today, the bear will sing. Could be a hot on. So here we go, and here's Dickie Bird flying into the studio to do a report for the Daily Flyer. Yes, and Piggy Bank comes along and says, how much you got in the bank, Frank? Are you sure you've got enough for this expensive project? Ask your people to send in. Everybody send in $1 a month will be fine. Baby Sherlock is here and says, I can't see him yet. I think he's not coming. Look at my eyes, he said. Mr. Bell is here. He's to see fair play. Yes, he rings the bell. Mr. Right, of course, is ever popular. He's here just to keep things right. And we've got in the studio the one and only Dory Bear. Now, Dory Bear today will attempt to do this show. Now, don't worry, he can't press buttons. He has only short legs. If I put him down, he'd be down. But we're going to try him. Right, now, some people will say, what happened to the bunny? Oh, he kind of chickened out of it, you know. He says he wants to do it, but he wants to see it in action first. Like. Now, he wants to see how it's going. He wants to see if the winner of the Presenter's Trophy, Dory Bear, can do it. Dory Bear says, I can do it. Bunny says, well, I'll come in maybe tomorrow, and I'll watch today and see how it's going. I want to see how it's going first. And Dickie Bird says, I'll be doing a flying report for the Daily Flyer. And that's only on Wonderful Radio, William. Yes? Well, of course, it's time for us to kick off. When the bell rung, we should have been gone 5 minutes ago. Yes, and there we go. We're going over to the streams now. This is it. What do you mean, this is it? What? Why did you say that for, Sherlock? This is it. This is it. I mean, this is time for me to leave. I'll still be doing the music. I'll do the music show for you. Because they haven't got the music and they cannot lift even discs. They've got hands that are very weak. Cannot even lift a disc. What do you mean this is it? I've had no warning. well, I've had a warning. I never were going to do it. But it's, you know, when you're going to do it and you haven't done it and you haven't done it yet. And it's strange to Bunny Rabbit and it needs to take time. Same with me. I needed time to adjust. Dory Bears is trying to rehearse in the corner, but he doesn't know what to do. And the reporters are here, one for the bank and then, the Daily Flyer, only available on Wonderful Radio, William. Yes. And Baby Sherlock's here to witness it. What do you mean? Get it ready. Get ready. Well, I have to get him ready now. Well, I have to get him ready now. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to get him ready now. Oh, well, I don't know. This is strange by me, of course. I'm used to it myself and can walk fine but Bunny tells me that it wants to. It wants to do the show. That will not be awfully easy, seeing he's got no hands. He's got to rely a lot on me, and I think I'm sadly just slipping under the weather. Or else I'm getting a cold again. It's in the heart of the summertime. And that's when it hits you. Uh, yeah, answer the questions. Now we're ready to go. We're not ready to go. Oh, there's so many things to check in the studio. I'm on the right page anyway. Now, am I going to go now? Do you think I'm going to go now? No, Dory needs a seat. Seat. Uh, oh, come on. I'm got a seat, man, for him. A seat. Yeah, depends how high the seat is. It's not American on an ordinary seat in any case. No, I don't think he's going to make it sitting on a seat. No, and that's going to have to be a separate experiment. Well, there was an experiment because you cannot sit. Now, teddy bears are usually was sitting on your knee. So you're going to have to sit on the knee. And uh, now we're trying to get it up. We're trying to get it up. The teddy bear will fall back onto us. No, no. We're going to try and go for it. It, um, we're going to go for it. When we get more experience, we will. Right, hold on. Did that not do it? That was the button pressed. There must be something there then. There we go. Well, there he is. But of course, it's on YouTube. It's based on YouTube. It's reading the wrong thing. It isn't reading. It's supposed to be reading the subs, and it's supposed to be reading the people it's on. But it's not. It's not reading the right thing. What we wanted to read, and no, I've got work done with it. So that's all I can suggest. And it hicks like me sometimes. Is I choke to kind of get the words through. And it has a sip shop as well where it's going to read doing it now. We're doing it now. It's doing it now, yes. It's reading it now. Now do follow it. Follow it. So there he is. He's doing it now. He's doing it now. Now listen for your videos. You haven't got to see it. And they're all pleased for Dirty Bear. Yes. She's actually doing it. Yes. Doing it now. The bird wants to try it. And, 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 so there you go, all watching it, all watching it. Fall asleep. Okay, I'm running. Yes, I want to do it. Whoa, ha, whoa, whoa, way, oh, yeah, yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Is there a queue? Yes, yes, a lot of bears want to go at it. Yes, it's your turn. Yeah, today. Oh, no, no. That's the sound of Bugs Bunny, Bunny Rabbit to you, just our next names for him. Well, if we can get back to the studio now, now with Dolly Bear doing her show today, and Bunny Rabbit stormed in because they want to do it, and everybody wanted to do it, and everybody wanted to do the show now. So now it's really going to change in the next few days. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to do my own show, but I'm not doing any animatronics. I'm going to do my music. Here we go. I'm going to do music now because they can't handle a disc. They don't know how to put one in a player. No. So here I go. Anybody for Nirvana? I've got a lot of Nirvana on here, but I'll just give you one or two. Nirvana, About a Girl. Nirvana, All Apologies. And Nirvana, Come As You Are. Selecting Come As You Are. And Linkin Park on reverse. I'm just giving you one. But there's 4 different albums on here as far as I know. Tangled, Linkin Park, Stand. I've got the Metaphor album with Somewhere I Belong, and the Hybrid Therapy, Crawling, and that's Linkin Park. Now we're going to have to get somebody put in the dark because we need a place to put things. Got the Battle of Rock taking place, part 2. There's 21 on here, and I cannot possibly give you them all. I can, but it's the time of day, and look at that pack. I'm going to give you Europe, Carrie. Journey, Open Arms. I still don't think they'll beat my voice. Bon Jovi, Always. Bad English, When I See You Smile. Harem, Scare 'em. Probably best is Honestly. Mr. Big, To Be With You. Oh, yes, there's Cheap Trick there. Cheap Trick with a Flame. Survivor, The Search Is Over. Def Leppard, Have You Ever Been Needed? Firehouse, I Live My Life For You. Guns N' Roses, Patience. Foreigner, Waiting for a Girl Like You. White Lion, You're All I Need. Aerosmith, Come Together. Van Halen, Jump. Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. Warrant, 31 Pennies. Skid Row, 18 and Life. Outfield, 61 Seconds. Bryan Adams. Summer of 69. Starship, We Built This City. And REO Speedwagon, Just For You. And there they all are on there. Now, who's going to win this Battle of the Rock 2? We'll find out in the minute as we move on. I think the answer is coming now. I'm quite sure the answer is coming now. I'm saying the answer is coming now. I'm getting it through now. Bryan Adams won the Battle of Rock 2. Summer of 69, naturally, and I'll give you another one. Please forgive me. Turned out a bit of a rush because we've been walking with Dory Bear and Bunny Rabbit this morning and getting them trained up. They're not fully trained up yet, mind. Only just one show. They're not fully ready for go yet. Tomorrow I'll be doing somebody else's language. Yeah. I didn't know could speak Indian, did you? Or Filipino? No, you didn't know that. Well, okay then. Okay then. Please forgive me, but we're not quite ready yet, Brian. You've had years and years. I've only had one day on this voice. No, half a day. No, an hour. Got Bon Jovi on here as well with to give you one of his. Dry Country. I've got Creedence Clearwater on the reverser. 2 separate discs, mind. Yes, I have to tell you this because you just wouldn't know. one, and this side Creedence, and that side the Brian. Right, Creedence Clearwater, all alive on the inside, just in case you think the packet's only empty. No, it's not. Have you ever seen the rain? Creedence Clearwater? And have you ever seen Creedence Clearwater record or disc? Yes, you did see it. There it is, it popped out. Now to pop it back in. Who shares with Creedence Clearwater? Tour. And Tour wants to say, we're waiting for to catch a plane down to Africa. Oh, thanks, lads. Come back next week. I'm sure I'll be back before then. Yeah. Nazareth? Are you anywhere near Jerusalem there? Nazareth. Yes. We're walking through now the morning dew. Oh, and I don't want to go on without you. How are you getting around? Are you riding on my white bicycle? Yes, that's great. And fast cars. Oh, you'll certainly have many of them. And who you sharing with, Nazareth? Uriah Heep. Oh, it's a beautiful July morning. Oh, free me. Come back to me. Where's that wise man gone? And are you sharing with anybody else? Oh, yes, AC/DC. Who made who? Touch too much. Yeah, yes. For AC/DC. And who's on reverse? Well, it's none other than Scorpions. And Scorpions, I can give you a White Dove. Or I can give you I don't even know everyone myself, so Blackout, yes, I've heard that. And the Unholy Alliance, yes, I did hear that as well. That's Scorpions on there. I can only try and give you the ones again that I know, because if I didn't know them, well, I didn't know what I'm knowing. I might not have heard them, or I maybe heard them sometime, but it's such a ages back. What colour? Silver. What colour? Colour of water. Sorry, this one got a bit wet. But it's still very readable. It's Michael Learns to Rock. It was in the bottom of the bag. It got wet in the rain, heavy rain, put the bag down. Yes. But now it's safely got a plastic on to keep it nice and good. And it's Michael Learns to Rock. When Tomorrow Comes. And from his other album, Take Me to Your Heart. And he's got a sharing with anyone. Oh yeah, sharing with the Eagles. Love will keep us alive. Yes, of course it will. Sharing with someone else as well. Oh, Firehouse. Yes, you are my religion. Yes. And sharing with Outfield, your love. Sharing with Outfield, your love. Michael Learns to Rock. The Grassroots. Let's live for today. And as the Grassroots, they're just living for today. And that's all we can do on them today. If you want three, I'll give you Baby Hold On and Midnight Confessions. Best, I think, over here for the Grassroots. At what age in America? Michael Jackson in his 50 years, is he really a smooth criminal? Did he get away with all the money? Did Ben help him? Yes. And did Billie Jean help him as well? It's smooth criminal. More today than yesterday? I would say more yesterday than today. About 1969, it surfaced in America. There were only very small and patchy over here. The spiral staircase. More yesterday than today. And there they are. And that's probably the biggest and best song. Baby, What I Mean, and Broken Hearted Man. And he's on there somewhere. That's a spiral staircase. About 1968, 69. Yes. And Shakira, about 2009, I'd say. 2008, 2009, and 2000s anyway. Shakira, Remember to Forget You. Oh, you want another one? How do you do? And Chasing Shadows. And there's a few more photos of Shakira there. Or Shakira, some say. There you go. You too. Yes, you too are going to do the show one of these days. That's a big thing that's coming now. You're going to do your own on the Williams channel. Very bad, not going to do it for you, and I'm not going to do it for you. You're going to do it yourself. We're working on it. Right, you too. Get on your boots and white as snow. I want to give you one of the older ones. Uh, how about Elevation? Yes, that's you too. Yes. And what do you say, Paul? Yes, someday they're going to do their own show, he says. Yes. Just like a jet, just flying in, yeah, with the host, Paul McCartney. And his band, of course, and of course they're all on the run, you know. Yes, yes. They're still wanted by the authorities, yes. In Japan, yes. Yeah. Yeah, somebody had a little dope. Ah, yes. We all remember it. No more lonely nights, but there's Paul McCartney. Now, all the best. Peter Frampton. Now, the story with him is he's supposed to have died. We were getting reports that he died, but he was only in a coma. He was on a life support and things, I think, like that. And he came alive. He came alive. He was involved, I think, bad car accident. I think he went down the hill, which boofed under the bottom. Yes. But there he is. But Frampton came alive. He came alive. And as far as I can understand, he's still alive. Show me the way, but he was never the same after that accident. Show me the way. I want to go to the sun. And baby, I love your way. And that's Peter Frampton. In the 60s, women voted to women's magazines and things like that for the most handsome man in the 60s. And that was him, Peter Frampton. More handsome than me in the 60s. Don Henley, where have you been, Don? I'm going straight back, he says. I'm busy doing me dirty laundry. I've got to do mine and the rest of the Eagles as well, and the production crews. I'm doing everybody's dirty laundry. Don't you know that? Well, where the boys are summer getting to? Oh, they're enjoying the waves and yes, and the surfing. But I mean, I've got to just stay at home and do the dirty laundry. All she wants to do is dance, the woman, and can't get time to do the laundry. Don Henry doing the dirty laundry. Should give him a hand. Here comes Ted. He'll give you a hand. If he doesn't give you a hand, he'll give you two hands round your neck. Don. It's Ted Nugent with his stranglehold. And watch it, he's got a fever. Oh, you might catch it. It's a cat scratch fever. Yes. And he's even got a snake bite, I think, with the cowboys. There he is. And that's it. The wild man of rock, they used to call him Ted Nugent. He'll eat the guitar. Quiet riot. You can have any type of riot you want as long as it's quiet. And there it is. They did the old Slade song, Mama, we're all crazy now. And your way to mental health is to bang your head. And he did another Slade song, Come On, Feel the Noise. Yeah, sometimes you can feel the noise. The floor is vibrating. Boom, 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 boom. Everything seems to be rattling, including your whoop. Yeah. Banana-rama, what are those three girls sitting in a corner having a banana-rama? I hope they've got a package. Yes. Venus, it's a cruel summer when you're going to revert to Banana-rama. What about that shy boy over there? He was really saying something, but I couldn't make out what it was, she said. Yeah, Banana-rama, it's a cruel summer. Rihanna? Yes. What's my name? Rihanna, I think. Or Rihanna. Who's that chick? And Music of the Sun. Rihanna. What's my name? Have you got your umbrella up, Rihanna? Yes. It's a fine sunny day then. Must be just for the shade of the sun. Sometimes they get upside down, you know, and sometimes they get downside up. Lincoln Park. Now there's not much Lincoln Park on here. Minutes to Midnight Stand. Metaphor album, or Meteor album, it is Hit the Floor. Hybrid Therapy or Theory, My Reason. Are you sharing with anyone? Yes, I said we're going to share with Hoobastank, The Reason. Just the same, and look where we are. We're going to share with somebody else, Dishwalla, Every Little Thing, Angels and Devils, and somewhere in the middle. And are you sharing with anyone else? Yeah, what about Blink 182, The Rock Show? I miss you. Oh, shut up. Blink 182, yeah. There you go. And that's Lincoln Park there. And the Beatles? Yes. Well, this is when we go up, what happens? The firehouse go down. So what do you want first? Beatles? Yes. Um, Revolution. Free as a bird, I say on here. Things like Here Jude. But they've got another, they're doing the whole side. So they've got very later ones where you can walk it out. And Paperback Rider on here. Beatles and Firehouse on the other side. Who's that girl with a match? Yes, love of a lifetime, here for you. And don't treat me bad. It reads right down, and I'm sure that's it. Ah, yes. So we're going to go to the other side now and see Outfielders on here sharing with Broken Heart, 61 seconds, Talk to Me. Farther down, we see it's Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name, In and Out of Love. And yes, so that's it. And there's the guys there. There's, of course, a photograph. Big country. Yes, when you stand on those mountains and you shout across, you do echo. And there's big country where the fields are on fire. Yes. Not just in the summertime when there's forest fires, but the fields are on fire. Fields of fire in a wonderland in a big country. And look away, but don't look too far. It's big country. Not sharing with anybody. Future heads. The beginning of the twist. Yes, and if I twist it just like that, I'll twist it like that and see that they're sharing with Mrs. Jackson from Outcast. Yeah. Iggy Pop. Just a drawing of Iggy, but it's quite a good drawing, Is it the real wild child, the passenger, or lust for life? It's the passenger, and they're all alive on the inside. Fly. What kind of fly was that was buzzing round your nose? That was a fly. Oh, really? Uh, yes. And falling in love, everybody knows. And one for the radio, Fly, that's a Scottish fly. Radioactive, was it? A hit for them, I think. Oasis, the ultimate best of Oasis. There's the boys. Liam and Noel. Champion Supernova. Won the World. What about All Around the World by Oasis? Now, there you go. Fleetwood Mac. That's the latest Fleetwood Mac, not Peter Green's in the 60s. This is the 70s, 80s Fleetwood Mac with John McVie and, of course, Mick Fleetwood. That's how you get Fleetwood Mac. But started by Peter Green, with his friends. But then, of course, it fell out, didn't it? Yeah. Dreams, Gypsy, and Don't Stop. Well, Don't Stop being Fleetwood Mac. Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac is somewhere, but that was the lineup in the 80s and 70s. Deep Purple. When I look at it, I can only see a brick wall, and I can only see deep kind of purple. It's a purpley red brick. I thought bricks were red, but of course you get them any color, funny color, I was going to say. Black Knight, strange kind of woman, and isn't really a fireball. Not yet, because the place hasn't went on fire yet. Deep Purple, Fireball, Duran, and two discs in Duran, just check it. Is there something I should know, Duran? Something you're not telling me? Is it an ordinary world that I should know? Are you hungry like the wolf? Yes. And sharing with Evanescence, my last breath. Call me when you're sober and bring me to life. And now you are, Evanescence brought back to a little bit of life. Now Sting, an Englishman in New York, must be an alien. An alien in New York. Yes, fields of gold, yes. But he can't pick them up. No, no. And there he is. I see him sitting there, and Sting. DJs, I started a joke when I said some words. I said to love somebody. So they're all loving each other. So there you go. DJs, to love somebody. Nirvana, Share 'em with who? Who's on reverse? Silver. Right? Is it you know you're right about a girl or being a son? Yeah, well, at one time he'd been a son when he was young, but then, he's one of them and it became a girl. About a girl, yes, Nirvana. Iron Maiden, don't you know that Iron Maiden been sitting on me too? Well, Dory Bear, I've got 2 minutes to midnight. Can I play with madness? No, plays with me. And what about hallowed be thy name? Hallowed be God's name. Hallowed means holy name. And as Iron Maiden, this, believe it or not, is Marvin Gaye. The Hitch, we lost his photo. Come get to this sexual healing from Marvin Gaye, and let's get it on right now. As Marvin Gaye, this fella, you would not believe, won Battle of the Bands. But I mean, he was always destined to be that way. I mean, that was a big record. Probably the biggest record I think there ever been. Since Battle of the Bands. His name? Bing Crosby. Who was one of the biggest sellers before Elvis, before the Beatles, before Stones, and down the line? Bing Crosby. Even David Bowie liked him, did they one with him. White Christmas dates back to 1942. It's released every Christmas, and there's a bomb. And there you go, Bing Crosby, Silver Bells, because you're doing a few Christmas ones here. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And there's Bing. Of course, before Bing, well, there was big stars really in the 30s, 20s. I mean, Glenn Miller. I mean, before him, Al Jolson. I mean, right back to the early 1900s with Billy Murray, and there you go. Smokey, uh, living next door to Alice. Oh, she pinned a note on her door. She's moved. Did you say I moved you? Oh, yeah, but I wasn't here. I was at work. Where she moved to? I think she moved to the next town for a few dollars more. Ah, she gonna earn some money there, she. Well, take good care of me, baby. Smokey. Billy Idol. You said that was Idol? And I didn't know what when I left the band. Yes, Generation X. And I didn't know what to do myself. So this girl said, "Did you fancy a white wedding?" And that's just part one. He said, "Oh, yes, I'll be dancing with myself again. But I hope I'll be counting all the money. Oh, yes, Billy Idol. Money. At his white wedding. I've got Survivor, but can they survive? That is the question. Survivor, all I think of Survivor on here. Greatest hits, Eye of the Tiger, probably. And Reach album is Fire Makes Steel and Too Hot to Sleep, 98. Reach came in 2006. Too Hot to Sleep is on there. And When Second Counts, 86, Is This Love? And Vital Signs is High on You. And Caught in the Game was 83. Ready for the Real Thing. And that's all of Survivor. And there they are. And you can see many pictures of Survivor on there. I'll soon be finished, but not. It's a hard day trying to train the bears. Lobo, Lobo, me and you, and a doggy named Boo. Yeah, doggy, 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 doggy. And there's Lobo on there. Have you invited any guests? Yesterday once more, that's the carpenters. Oh dear. Chiquita, oh, that's Summer. Have you invited, who's that guest you've invited there? It's not unusual. That's Thompson Jones. Yes, Tom Jones. Tina. No, Tina, be careful, you just died. You haven't got your spiritual body working properly yet. No, you don't get your spiritual body working properly straight away. Even Jesus had to wait 40 days in the stupid garden. Is she a private dancer? Or does she just do the best? Or is she missing you? Tina Turner? Yeah, she is. What's love got to do with it, Tina? Pat Benatar? Heartbreaker? Hell is for children. Yes, and you better run. Well, she's a little old heartbreaker. Wants to put her hands up and have a fight there. Love is a battlefield. Um, hit me with a best shot. Pat Benatar. And Duran Duran. Are we really on planet Earth? Go and ask Alien what planet we're on. Eh? Union? He says what? Union of the Snake. Hmm? Yes. But he says he doesn't know yet. It depends on what happens tomorrow. Oh, I see. We'll find out then. Duran Duran on planet Earth. You have to wait a little while on planet Earth. Other planets, I can tell you straight away. Eurythmics. Love is a stranger. Right by my side. And here comes the rain again. Love is a stranger with the Eurythmics and Lennox Steve Stewart there. And Foreigner. Head games, cold as ice, and feels like the first time. And yes, and I can definitely tell you it was the first time. It was the first time we did Dory Bear doing this show. And there we are, Foreigner, Jukebox Heroes, of course. David Bowie, not doing a one with Bing on here, are you? Oh, life on Mars. Oh, yes, that's right. They found life on Mars. Well, some kind of ancient life. Not alive. Yeah, lady grinning sure. Yeah, some are. Teenage wildlife. But it's life on Mars we're interested in, David. One Direction. Ah, that's up to Mars. I think the Indians are trying to head up there now. Uh, I think the Chinese is back in. I don't know. Some can run with a craft. Gets dusty up there, you know. The aircraft, it didn't function because it got covered in dust. It did lack windscreen wipers. That's what it lacked. Because when it picks up the rays of the sun, well, it couldn't, and it therefore lost all its energy because it was covered in dust. That was the rover. One Direction, Broken Hearts, and on Midnight Memories, it's Midnight Memories is on here. And What Makes You Beautiful? Forever Yours. And that's the lads from One Direction. And what's on reverse? Sharing with who? Mr. Orange. Call the police, we're being robbed. There's the culprit running away, look. Roxanne, Can't stand losing you. Put a message in the bottle. A police might get it in 50,000 years. There we go. The police. ABBA. And who's on reverse? Silver. ABBA. Lay all your love on me. Beatles. She loves me. She loves you. And come together. And Bee Gees. New York mining disaster. Massachusetts. And I've got to get a message to you. The Platters. My prayer. I'm sorry. And crying in the chapel. And the Scorpions. The Platters really go very well with the Scorpions. Scorpions, you and I told you it was only you. And when the smoke is going down, it'll be coming up and getting in the Platter's eyes because smoke gets in your eyes. Waiting on the edge. And that's the Scorpions. And there's over there. Coldplay. Parachutes. Don't panic, shiver. Yellow, yes. And what colours are on reverse? Yellow? No, silver. And this is 3 discs here from the Beach Boys Platinum Collection. And it's a fun. When I grow up. And Dance. Dance will take. We're going to do Simple Minds now because we've all got simple minds. Is it really a glittering prize? Should we go down by the waterfront so we should have a good look? And don't you forget about me. I'll still be doing the music for you. That's my side of the show. Simple Minds. I've got a few more here. But I'm on awkward balance. There. We'll have to go over there for balance. And I've got Barry Manilow. And who's on reverse? Barry Manilow. As well as Michelle Obama. A moment to remember. It's not for me to say. And where's the old greatest hits? That was Barry Manilow, greatest hits of the 60s. Can't take my eyes off you, and greatest hits of the 70s. The Way We Were. Any 80s, Barry? Oh, there he is, yeah. Ultimate Collection. Copacabana. Or Copacabana. Barry Manilow. Cliff. What are you doing up them mountains, Cliff, in the snow? Mistletoe and Wine, the Millennium Player, or the Saviour's Day? Saviour's Day for Cliff. Kylie. Yeah. In Your Eyes. Love at First Sight. Out of My Head. And that's Kylie Minogue there. I'm going to do Talk for you. Who's on reverse? Mr. Silver. I'm going to do Talk by Talk. And then I'm going to give you It's My Life. And ever heard the news? The news is that Dory Bear now does the show. It's a William Live show. We'll have to change it to the Dory Live show. There you go. We'll see how she gets on first. Only on trial. And there you go. Talk. And Elvis. And who's on reverse? Mr. Silver and Mr. White. Heartbreaker tell, can't help falling in love, love me tender. Elvis is Beverly Craven, and who come reverse, colour yellow. And promise me, holding on and woman to woman. Promise me seems to be one of the best. Beverly Craven. And this one is Dire Straits. And it's called Mark Knopfler's Best. Sultans with Mark Knopfler, Sultans of Swing, Love Over Gold, and Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet, did you hear? Genesis. Oh, yes. And is it No Son of Mine, Turn It On Again, or Mama? It's Mama, she's the boss. And Alice Cooper, you got plenty paint for your face there, Alice. Is it no more Mr. Nice Guy? He said, no, I'm a horrible guy now. I'm going in for election. All horrible guys go in for election. Under my wheels, he says, I'm only 18 still, not 80. And there you go, Alice Cooper. No more Mr. Nice Guy. And Rod Stewart, yes, he says, there I am. Tonight's the night, he says. And Stay With Me, done by the Faces with Rod, and he does Hot Legs as well. And that's Rod Stewart, and there's some more photographs of him. And that's all for the day. And so, thank you very much, and we'll see you again tomorrow. A bit of another exciting show for you. Thank you very much. Dory's only learning the trade. She's just had a go. Bunny rabbits try tomorrow, yes. And a few of the other bears will be popping in as well. So bye-bye from now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.